choosing discomfort over resentment. I have 3 quick and easy tips at the end of this video, so make sure you stay till the end. Here we go. Alright friends, have you ever been too scared, too worried, too nervous to talk to somebody about something, and then later on you resented them for it? Let's give some examples of what this might look like. So how about a husband who hasn't been picking up the house? And we're too nervous, too scared, too worried to bring it up, or don't want to cause a fight. But now every single time we see dishes in the sink, we get resentful. Or every single time we see the kids' toys all over the floor, we're resentful of him. How about a mom who made a comment about you being lazy, and you just can't get it off of your mind? And now every time she comes and talks to you, you feel resentful. Or maybe there's been lots of comments over time that have never been addressed, and now it's hard to have a kind conversation with her. How about a best friend that keeps choosing to hang out with her boyfriend instead of you? And now it's hard to respond to her text messages because you're so resentful. It's so true. The tough thing that we face is that oftentimes, in order to address the situations that have hurt us, it takes a lot of courage and bravery. And sometimes we choose resentment over our courage and bravery and our peace of mind. So many times when we're feeling resentful, it's against other people, but sometimes we can feel resentful against ourselves. So for example, let's say that your boss recently asked you if you would work a couple evening shifts a week, and you said yes with a smile on your face. But now you are so angry and so mad because you did not want to work a couple nights a week. Some of the things you might say to yourself are, why can't I stand up for myself? Why do I always find myself in these situations? And we start to blame ourselves. We get resentful of ourselves and our abilities. All right, friends, let's talk about what can we do, right? I think we probably can recognize in ourselves things that we do surrounding that. I think we can probably recognize times in our life where that has happened, or maybe we're finding ourselves doing this a lot and often, and maybe we've now just found a way to label it, right? So let's talk about what can we do? How do we switch this? How do we really get ourselves to work through this and not feel resentful all the time or frequently? So tip number 1, avoid people pleasing. Right? Avoid people pleasing. Stop saying yes when you mean no. Feel free to take a pause. If your boss comes to you and says, hey girl, hey, I am really needing somebody to work some evening shifts. Would you be willing to work 2 evenings a week? Say, you know what? That's a fantastic idea. Can I just have a day to think about it? Take a pause if it's too hard for you to come up with in the moment what you're really thinking. Sometimes we need just some space to think ourselves. And for those of us who are people pleasers often, we're gonna need some space to think likely. So give yourself that. That's not rude. That's not rude at all. You have to be kind to yourself as well as the people around you, right? Tip number 2, when you're feeling resentful or talking shit to your friends about somebody, consider being brave and bringing it up to the person you have the problem with. Right? So if I'm totally frustrated with my mom about how she keeps insinuating that I'm lazy, and I find myself talking on the phone consistently about this to some of my friends, perhaps it's time to tell ourselves, girl, it's time to really be brave, and it's time to go and address it with her. Choosing discomfort over resentment. And the last tip, tip number 3, give yourself pep talks often. This girl constantly has to give pep talks to herself. For example, when you're in a meeting and the consensus feels like most of the room believes something and you're not going along with it, your mind is like, I don't think this is right. Give yourself a pep talk first. Tell yourself, today I'm going to choose discomfort over resentment. So instead of leaving this meeting resenting myself for not being able to speak up, I'm going to speak up for myself today. Tell yourself what's happening. It gives us way more courage if we tell ourselves, right now, if I don't speak up, I'm choosing resentment over discomfort. I want to choose discomfort over resentment, if it's true. I hope you guys found this video so helpful today. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already if you like these videos. Go ahead and click the like button if you like videos like this. And share my page with your friends. Pretty please share my page with your friends. That is how other people find out about these videos. And I hope that they too can find help in them. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.